Welcome to my eXp Explained video. I want to give you as much information as I can and get you excited about this company. I want to congratulate you for coming here and checking it out too. eXp has really changed the industry, the real estate industry. And you know what's great about it? They've changed it for the better for us, the real estate agents. You're going to learn all about that. But finally, we get to keep more of our own money. Finally, we get to earn ownership in the brokerage that we're contributing to. Finally, we get to share in the revenue if you want to do that. Finally, we get real technology that helps make our lives easier. And finally, we get to learn from the best in the business without having to travel to all these different conventions. You get to access incredible training by top agents in their field doing something really, really well through our platform, which is eXp World. And you can do that without buying an airplane ticket, without paying for a hotel, without covering babysitting for your cats or your dogs or your kids or whatever. You can do it in the way that works for you. So this whole platform of incredible technology and a compensation package that is unmatched. I'm really excited to show it to you. I want you to think about this as we go through. eXp Realty offers so much in the way of support and resources and tools and all these things for you. There's a lot. You're not going to need it all right now. At any given point, you're going to need a few things. And then as your business progresses, you're going to need maybe something a little different. And you're going to put down that resource and pick up this resource. So everything here at eXp is like a wall of outlets, and you're just going to decide what you're going to plug your business into. Look, eXp is a platform for you to build your own brand. eXp never wants to stand in front of you. You're the brand. You're the person that these sellers and buyers are going to hire. Not eXp. They don't care about that. They want to know that they trust you, that you know how to help them, and that you have the best tools and resources to be the best advisor for them. And here at eXp, you do. So good for you for checking it out. As always, if you have any questions as a result of this, please feel free to, I always give my phone number because, you know, us real estate agents, our phone numbers everywhere, 513-600-7296. Please text me if you have any questions about eXp. I'm always here to help, okay? So I'm going to share my screen and just show you a few things. We're going to blast through some of this. I'm going to try to just give you kind of an overview, if you will, because I don't want to get into too many details. What's really important right now is that you just get a feel for this company and you decide whether or not it seems to align with what you're trying to achieve. I can tell you I have talked to very few agents, and I talk to lots of agents because I coach and train all over the country and in Canada. I've talked to very few agents where this isn't the best place for them to build a business. It's just, I can hardly think of any examples, but I'm sure there's one or two. But by far, the majority of agents will find that this is the best platform to build your business on, all right? So let's just bounce through here. First of all, why is eXp the best? Well, in 2009, Glenn Sanford, our incredible founder, saw what a lot of these cloud-based businesses were doing in the way of serving us, the consumer, at a higher level with more efficiency. I mean, look what Uber did to the transportation industry, put Yellow Cab practically into bankruptcy, I think actually into bankruptcy, without owning a single car. Look at what Airbnb did to the hospitality industry without owning a single hotel room. Look at what Amazon has done to the bookstores and the electronics stores and the toy stores without owning a single retail location. The cloud is a very efficient and powerful way to run a business. And Glenn Sanford saying, why would that be any different for us as real estate agents? We very rarely need to go in the office anyway. We need quick access to support and our brokers. We need access to incredible training without having to upend our lives to get to it. We need access to IT support when we need it quickly. We need all these things. This support system and this training can all be better accessed through the cloud. So in 2009, Glenn Sanford founded the very first ever cloud-based brokerage, and it has changed the game. A lot of these old-fashioned brick and mortar businesses are, quite frankly, having to shut their doors, because think about how much money that costs to keep 10 or 15 different offices open, mortgages and leases and staffing it and all of that. Now, eXp staffs a lot of people to help support us, but we don't have that duplicated, unnecessary line item on the P&L. Make sense? Also, we lead the way in the training and the coaching. What's interesting to me is that our training, I think, is the best in the business because it is taught by other agents. And it's very easy for me, for instance, who's been in the business for 23 years, to agree to teach a class that you can access from Alaska in your kitchen if you need to, or wherever you are, right? So we, as eXp University, goes out and finds agents, top agents in their field, doing something exceptional, and they agree to teach it, all right? And not to mention, the most powerful compensation package in the business comes from eXp Realty with a cloud-based model, because we can share more money back with you. We can offer ownership because we are a publicly traded company, traded on the NASDAQ under EXPI. And you can also share in revenue if you choose to participate in that. So the compensation package for an agent is unlike anything we've seen in the history of real estate, and really enables an agent to actually at some point retire from the business, which is not a thing that happens very often, okay? So let's keep rolling. I will start with this. It's kind of strange to fit this in here, but as an example of how we're different, eXp actually offers healthcare. And you can get on the phone with the guys at Clearwater and see if this healthcare package serves you and your family. I'm on it. I know a lot of agents are on it. It's actually saved lives. There are some really cool stories about agents that didn't have access to healthcare until joining eXp. All right, so just mentioning that as one of those kind of differentiators, okay? I want you to come here and build your future. I mentioned that your business is yours. You are the brand. eXp is just the platform for you to do that on. It's the outlet for you to plug your business in, okay? So I want you to build your brand and your team. It's for you. This company is for you. You're never going to see eXp standing in front of you, so to speak, okay? We are top performing, constantly at the top of the boards, the transaction boards across the country. We're actually the largest independent brokerage in the entire world. We have about 88,000 when this video is being done. Now, this will change, obviously, so I hesitate to give the number, but as it stands right now on January 15th, 2025, we're at, I think, 88,000 agents in, I think, 24 countries. So incredible group of top performing agents doing a lot of transactions. So come where, we love the hashtag where the pros go to grow. And this is the brokerage where the pros go to grow. So if I was starting out my business, or if I was thinking about making a change in the brokerage, I would want to go where the pros go. And that's eXp Realty. All right. And what does all this mean for you? Well, we want you to come here and grow no matter where you are in your journey. Just starting out, maybe you feel a little stale, you just can't seem to break through the 10 or 12 deals. Maybe you've been doing 24, 36 deals and it's time to start a team. Whatever, wherever. Maybe you're just really good, you do 100 deals a year and it's time for you to keep more of your money and earn ownership and equity. So we want you to come here to grow. We want you to come here to own part of the business. We want you to build incredible community. I mean, the people I am exposed to, the people I have access to, the people I'm in proximity with have changed my life, because I'm now seeing things and talking to people and asking questions and making changes in my business that have helped me to grow. And there's no place better to innovate than eXp Realty. They are constantly coming out with things for you to help you innovate through your business and into the next level, and ultimately find your freedom and be able to actually retire someday from this great business of ours. All right. We do all of this through our office, which is called eXp World. It's a metaverse, basically, and we operate it. You can see here, this is like a little avatar, and this is where you go in and talk to staff, support, brokers. You can go in and train here. There's all kinds of things. The office is open Monday through Sunday. So even on the weekends, you can get access to staff. And some of the departments are open till 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because they're serving the West Coast. So that would be 5 o'clock their time. So you get this wide window of opportunity to get in there, get your questions answered, and get out. Really makes it nice. As I mentioned, we're the largest independent brokerage on the planet. We are currently in 24 international markets, and that is going to grow in 2025. We will definitely be adding several countries. I already know Turkey is on the board and several others. So it's really exciting to see that happen. We also have some other divisions or branches of eXp. We have a commercial division that is absolutely on fire and is really exciting. And the offering is literally unmatched in the commercial world. So if you know a commercial brokerage that's sharing, or a commercial agent that's sharing a lot of their money back with the brokerage when they sell something, eXp Commercial caps that for them at $20,000. Insane, unheard of in the business. We also have an incredible luxury division. I am a member of the luxury division, and the marketing package has actually helped me land listings because it's an international, like worldwide marketing package that helps you sort of sell your value proposition to a luxury seller. Really cool. And I won't go too much into detail there because not everybody is interested in the luxury market, but if you are, or it's something you want to grow, you've got to be here. It's incredible. All right. eXp also wants to put in place things that help you grow your business. Revenos is an entire division dedicated to acquiring leads and handing them out to us as agents. eXp Solutions is where we go to partner with third-party vendors. They give us great deals because how big we are, and you get access to savings and things, tools that you need. All right. We'll skip over the business intelligence, go straight to the lead gen. We have as a part of your tech package, you get access to KV Core, which is a leader in its space, and has your website, has an IDX feed, has a CRM, which is where you can store your database and do email drip campaigns and all that good stuff. And then marketing, unbelievable. We have a Canva Pro account. Every single agent has a free Canva Pro account with all the templates in there. It's unbelievable. If you know anything about Canva, you know that's a big deal and it's awesome. And that's where our marketing center is. But all kinds of templates, plug and play, very easy for you to do flyers or mailers or postcards or anything you need there. Okay. No place better to learn than at eXp Realty, and I've mentioned a couple of the reasons why, but we have an entire division called eXp University. That's where all the training happens. If you have not done any business, or if you've done under 3 deals in your entire life, then you can get a mentor. You'll be assigned a mentor here at eXp. And for new agents, that mentor is with you for your first 3 deals. It's really cool to have that. We've got all kinds of masterminds and task forces, incredible in real life events for you to go to if you want. And then of course, excuse me, our broker support. We have multiple brokers in every state, depending on how big your state is. So you always can find a broker to answer your question, which is a really big deal. I find access to our brokers to be the best that I've ever experienced in the business. We do tracking by state and by the company. You can kind of see where you rank in production. We have something called an Icon Award, which is a production level award. And I'd be happy to explain the details of that to you. What you should know is When you hit this icon level award, which is something you can hit without being, you don't have to sell 100 houses to hit it. I hit it, let's say, for example, last year I hit it with 36 deals last year. And when that happens, eXp gives me $16,000 in stock. Let that sink in a minute. eXp gives you $16,000 in stock when you hit this icon level. And you can see the details here if you want to take a snapshot of that. Okay? Here's our global journey. Told you we are always expanding, constantly growing across the globe. It's really fun to watch. Again, we are a top performing company. This is where professional producers come to sell houses, and you can see this. This is actually a 2024. This still says 2023, but this is 2024 sides, which knocks most independent brokerages out of the water. Okay, here are some details that you're going to want to know. Take a picture of this slide. Your deal is that you will be on an 80-20 split, and then your commission that you give to eXp, that caps every year at $16,000. You never give any more than $16,000 to eXp. Now, if you don't hit $16,000, you don't owe it to eXp. That's just there as a cap for you. Then you go to 100% commission. 100% commission. So you get, you have a closing, you take your 20%, give it to eXp and put it in that bucket. 20%, put it in that bucket. When that bucket is filled with $16K, you go to 100% commission. The only thing you pay then is a little $250 processing fee because you're not giving eXp any other money. Now that $250 doesn't apply if you're giving the 20%. It only applies once you cap at the $16K, okay? Here are our fees. There's a $149 startup fee, but that includes your first month's $85 fee. And $85 includes everything for you, your university, all the training, all of the technology that we've mentioned so far. So that's all included in your $85 a month, and it's a tax write-off. But I'm not giving tax advice. Check with your CPA or your tax guy or gal, okay? Every deal you do is a $25 transaction review fee, and then you have to carry errors and omissions, E&O insurance, and we do that by the deal, which is really nice. It's $60 a deal or $750 cap. But what's really cool is if you're just starting out, you only do 3 deals in your first year, well, then you're only paying $180 in E&O insurance, and you only pay it if you have a deal. It's not like you have to write a big check, which a lot of other brokerages make you do. Okay? That's it. Those are the fees right there. We have the opportunity for you to earn ownership in the company. So your very first deal every year, you're going to get $200 worth of stock. That's every year on your anniversary. Your next deal, you get $200 worth of stock. When you cap, in other words, when you give eXp your $16,000 for the year, let's say you did 10 deals and that filled up that bucket, then you get $400 worth of stock. And if you encourage somebody else to join eXp, and when they join, they name you as their sponsor, when that person does their first deal, you get $400 worth of stock. So you can see as time goes on, that you're going to really start acquiring a nice little stock portfolio. And, 5, 10, 15, 20 years in the business, you'll be amazed at what that'll do for your retirement. Obviously, I'm not making any promises. I can't make any promises, but it sure is a good opportunity. All right. You can also purchase stock at a discount every time you have a deal, which I recommend because it's basically free money. So you can take 5% of your net commissions and purchase stock at a 5% discount. 65% of our agents participate in this program. It's a no-brainer in my mind. And then we also already mentioned the stock that you can get if you hit the icon level award, $16,000 in company stock. Every year you do it. So I've done it several years. I've always gotten the $16K. There's some things you need to know about what has to happen to make that happen. But again, not going into details in this video. I'm happy to answer any detailed questions if you want to go offline. Okay? I'm also not going to spend a ton of time on this slide because there's a lot here, as you can see. All I want you to know is that if for some reason you were talking to an agent and they asked you how you liked eXp and you said, I love it so much, it's so great, you should check it out, and they check it out and they join and name you as their sponsor, well, every time they have a closing, if they're sharing revenue with the company, you're also going to get paid. eXp is going to share their revenue with you because you're the reason that person's there. It's only fair, right? A lot of insurance companies do this. This is a very viable way to grow a company. And it's really cool, I think. It's kind of like a bonus lane of earning if you want to do it. Most agents don't do any of it, and some agents really focus on it. So it's really a cool little side hustle if you choose, okay? We have all kinds of communities inside of eXp that really are very welcoming. We have one eXp for inclusivity for all kinds of walks of life and communities. We have an Extend a Hand, a 501c3, where we help agents in need. This is happening right now with the fires in LA. Agents that are in eXp family have lost their home, and they would be able to apply for some grants out of the eXp Extend a Hand, which is really pretty cool. We have all kinds of cool events, not only in the metaverse, but we have live events. We have a big convention every year called eXpCon. We have regional rallies, so we shrink them down to these events that'll be somewhere within driving distance for you. If you're listening to this and you're in Cincinnati, we have had it in Cincinnati the last couple years, which is really neat. And we have eXpCon not only in the US, but also in Europe and in Canada. Okay. All right. The only thing else I was going to show you is here is the largest independent brokerage in the world. Okay. Real quick, just in wrapping up, I want to show you something. This is a link that you can have access to that kind of shows the value stack in technology. Here are some of the tools. From a generating lead standpoint, here are some of the tools eXp offers. Training, here are some of the training. Support, and all of these are hot links, okay? And then these are some additional things like we talked about, commercial and luxury. We also have office space. We partner with Regis Office Space. And anywhere there's an office there, you have free access to their common space there, okay? So this is a really cool tool that I can share with you if you'd like. Also, eXp Enterprise is kind of your dashboard for your business relationship with eXp. Excuse me. Excuse me. These are tiles that, here's the Resource and Education Center. Here is the technology, all the technology solutions. Click in there. Here's some company information. The Marketing Center is in here. Also, we have this great website, the US Agent Center. And if you look here, let me move this out of the way. Under Agent Tools, you can see all of that. Here are some other links to explore when you're onboarding, events, that kind of thing. So this is another great resource. Okay, I hope you like what you saw. There's a lot there, of course. And I hope it got you excited for what's here and how eXp can help you. All right, whoever sent you to this video, reach out to them and make sure to ask them any of your questions. If nobody guided you here, feel free to reach out to me. 513-600-7296 is my cell. All right, love to see you at eXp. Take care.